What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Moody. We're back with some more DBDL action. Today we are facing off against the Washington Whiscashes, coached by MoneyGuy 9559. I've played Money before. He in the JBA Season 2. I beat him then. I think that's the only time we've played. It's the only time for sure we've played like in a formal league. We may have played like on the side or whatever. But this is our second time playing in like league format. I'm not 100% sure his record, but I know he's a good battler. He actually inherited this team kind of like way through a draft. Like someone dropped like midway through the draft or whatever. He made a couple changes, but he still had to like. It's still like an inherited team. It's not like really. I think it's an alright team, but there are definitely weaknesses to it. Like if he was drafting, he would have drafted a better team. Is what I'm trying to say. But it's somewhat solid, I think. On his side, he has the Mega Beedrill, the Pile of Swine, the Clef Key, the Lowen Marowak, the Needle Queen, and the Porygon 2. And then while on my side, I got Chris Angel, Mind Freak, aka the Zork. He rocking knockoff Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and HP Flying, because he does have a Chestnut. Yeah, I think I was watching HP Flyer, or I changed it to Extra Sensory last minute. Yeah, just to hit more things. But yeah, so this is max special attack and max speed, focus dash to live any one hit. Next we got Cammy with him thick thighs, the mega meta jam. Yeah, we're rocking pure power, max attack, max speed, Jolly, with ice punch, fake out. I believe I put Thunder Punch on there, and then Drain Punch. That's my last move. Yep, Drain Punch, because he does have a lot of mons that like to protect, or like are known to protect, like Beedrill, and then he has a Ghost type, so I didn't want to run with Nilo and Marowak, so I didn't want to like switch into a high jump kick or something like that, or have him switch in and then lose 50%. That sucked. Next we got Scolipede, Skeletor, aka Skeletor, with rocking out with Swords Dance, Protect, Mega Horn, and Earthquake. His team is a little Scoldy weak. Beedrill, Pile Swine, Clef Key, Needle Queen, and Alolan Marowak all don't really want to take an Earthquake. I mean, Pile Swine can kind of take an Earthquake, and so can Needle Queen, but it's definitely not something that it wants to switch in on. Next, we got Trunks, the Don fan, rocking with max attack, max HP, adamant with leftovers. I thought I put a Sulfess on this, but I guess I didn't. No, I always had a leftovers, but I wish I put it in Sulfess, and you'll see later why. Next, we got Machine Dramon, the Magiano, rocking the Sulfess, max HP, max special attack, with Floor Cannon, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Full Switch. Then we got Beauty. We got Beauty the Melodic. I actually might change his nickname going forward. I thought a pretty cool nickname earlier this afternoon. So earlier this morning when I was walking to work. It was the Honorable Woman. And if you guys never seen that show on Netflix, you should totally see it. But this is a max special defense, max HP. With the defense boosting nature. I forget which one I did. But it has Toxic, Scald, Ice Beam, and Recover. So going into the matchup, I just want to lead Chris Angel Mind Freak. So I want to disguise it with something. I think disguising with the Scolipede would, because that might set off a red flag for him, because Scolipede can, as I've been doing in a couple of matches, I've been SD passing. So I'm just going to lead and disguise the Zoroark as Scolipede. So let's get right into the battle. Alright, so this is really Chris Angel. He gets up a layer of spikes, that's perfectly fine. I fire off a flamethrower. I hope I caught him on that. I don't think I did, but I hope I did. I just go for flamethrower again, just in case he wants to, like sack it or whatever. I go for the knockoff. This thing's Violate. The illusion ended. Lost a lot of health. Zoroark's kind of frail. I go with the Melodic. I forgot that Trace doesn't work on illusion, so it was kind of just it was what it was. I lay Toxic on it, and he lays Toxic on my Lotic. It's kind of fine, but I get the Marvel Scale boost, but I don't really want to get the Marvel Scale boost on a Toxic, because Toxic will wear this Melodic down pretty quickly. Yeah, so Toxic's just going off, recovering. We're both recovering. We're both losing pretty heavy damage to Toxic at this point. So I just fire off Scald. He goes for the recover. I lose more Toxic. Probably should have recovered there, switched on that, but it is what it was. I switched into Magiana. You can't Toxic this. He switches out as well to Major Keys. He gets another layer of spikes up. I go for the full switch. Does not kill. It's kind of a tad bit disappointing. I go with the Dawn Fan. He's probably thinking that I'm going to rapid spin right here, but instead I go for the EQ, protecting the Alolan Marowak, and score the KO. He goes into this thing, and I opt to just sack Chris Angel. This thing ain't doing shit. Thank you, Mind Freak. So right here, I thought I did the calc wrong. I thought I did the set that I was looking at was had an Assault Vest on, so I thought I could live like whatever this Nidoqueen really wanted to do. But as you'll see, I'll just get bopped here. Kind of a misplay on my part. Could have been really bad. This is a free switch into Mega Metachan. He chases Pure Power. It's whatever. I go for Fake Out, and the Fake Out plus Toxic plus Drain Punch. This thing is not living. This thing's getting upcutted in the face. All right, so he goes into Major Keys. I don't want to get hit with the Prankster T-Wave, so I switch back into Magiana. He gets a third layer of spikes, which is kind of annoying. I thought he was going to switch right here. Personally, well, I'll kind of explain why I thought he was going to switch. I thought he was going to switch because I didn't think I think he wanted to keep I thought he wanted to keep this thing around to paralyze Mega Metachamp. I could have killed here if I went for another move besides Energy Ball, but I go for Energy Ball. It's a resisted hit. It's not killing. Overprotect on my part. Sucks. What are you going to do? Nice play on his part, but he gets some leftover recovery. He goes for the Flash Cannon. I just go for Shadow Ball, but I get full parried. It is what it is. Go for the Shadow Ball, and it kills, but that puts me in pretty low health range. I have to sack this thing because Magiana at this point really can't. Sorry. Magiana is slower than Mega Beedrill, Piloswine, and Nidoqueen, all which can have a ground move. Piloswine or Nidoqueen has Earth Power, Piloswine can have Earthquake, and Mega Beedrill can have Drill Run, and that is one of the main counters to Magiana, is like a fast, like hard-hitting ground move from like a fast one. But so this thing dies. I go into Milotic. I go for the recover right here because I know he can't really do much to me. He goes for the Stealth Rocks. I'm in a pretty bad situation. I'm Toxic. Then he has 3 layers of spikes and Stealth Rocks up. But we're gonna try to kill this thing. So I go for the Scald right here. Nothing really wants to switch in, so he has to kind of keep this in and hope that I die to Toxic. So I go for the Scald again. I fortunately get the crit. Kind of sucks on him. Sucks for him. It is what it is. So he goes into Nidoqueen and just finishes me off with Thunderbolt. It's more than fine. And then I go into Scolipede right here. Actually, in reality, I probably should have gone into Mega Metachamp, but and then Fake Out. Actually, no, this was the right play. This was the I had to kind of go into Scolipede. I was gonna say maybe I should have gone to Mega Metachamp and then Fake Out plus maybe like Ice Punch, but then he goes. Yeah, then he has to. Actually, no, this was the right play. No, Mega Metachamp was the right play, but I go into Scolipede and I'm thinking that an Earthquake can actually kill this Nidoqueen, and it does. I actually looked after the game. I didn't look at the calc mid game, but I looked after the game and I actually got a pretty high roll on this. Kind of unfortunate for money, but the Nidoqueen dies. I get the speed boost, so I am for sure faster than a Mega Beedrill. And then I just go for another Earthquake, and I win the game. So, good game to money. Definitely really close game. Had a pretty good strategy. If the Scolipede doesn't kill there, I probably lose, to be honest. What I should have done was I probably should have gone in and then ice punched. Probably should have gone in and fake out ice punch, or done something along those lines. I guess he could have brought it back if he switched. Um, if he actually no, I probably would have just won. Or I don't know what the B-drill set was. If it was like a subset, he could have won there. But regardless, W's a W. I'm gonna take it. I approved the 3-0 in the DBDL. Mega Metacham is 8 kills and 0 deaths, and I think it's the MVP leader. Skullpede picks up a nice clean 2 kills. Want this thing to get a couple kills, you know what I mean? And yeah, and that's the game. I'm not sure who we're playing next, but be on the lookout for more league play, some KDLA, or for some JBA action, and KDL action will go up today. I don't know which order, so if KDL goes up first, then DBDL, then JBA, or whatever order it goes in, whatever order. Be sure to check out these on League Mondays. Until next time, Moody Claws out.